Welcome back. Now what we need to do is that we need to store also the time, the exact time at which an order is made. So for example, if user bought at 9 in the morning, we need to store that in the database, because this is important. You need to know the exact time, because if you know the exact time, you will be very quick in terms of delivering the products to your customers. So here in the complete payment, in the payment date here, we need to say YMD, and then we need to say H, and then I, and then S. H stands for hours, I stands for minutes, S stands for seconds. That way you will store everything in the database. You will store the exact time. You will store the time using the hours and the minutes and the seconds. So the exact time will be stored in the database. The second thing that we need to do is that in the place order, we need to do the same thing. In the place order, we need to say here, we need to say, remember, we have this order date, we need to say YMD, and then H, and then I, and then S. Again, H stands for hours, I for minutes, and S for seconds. And that's it. The second thing that we need to do is that in the database, you need to make sure that your order date, make sure that it's date time. So in the orders table, you need to open the orders table and then make sure that the order date is date time. If it's not, you need to click on change and then change it to order time, to date time. Change this to date time. Make sure that it's date time. Also in the payments table, you need to open the payments table and then click on click on structure, and then make sure that the payment date here is date time. You need to click on change and make sure that it's date time. Make sure that it's date time. Make sure that this is date time. That way you will store the exact time. You will store the hours and minutes and the seconds. So in the database, it will not just store the date, it will also store, as you can see, it will not only store the date, it will also store the hours, the minutes, and the seconds. That way you will be very quick and you will know exactly when a customer made an order, and that way you will start delivering the products so quickly. And this is crucial in today's e-commerce websites. You have to be very quick.